this roster.
They
were consistent. They didn't have any pop-off performances during stage 1 or stage 2, but this is a team that knows what it takes to get into the final 10 teams. The question is, can they convert it into that 2x multiplier with a W in one of the 5 drops remaining on day 1?
Yeah, this team stage 1 final plays top 20, stage 2 final plays top 10. That's absolutely incredible. They're going up against a lot of rosters that have been playing together for a long time, that have pro player experience, that have been at the top level, right? So it's going to take time in order for them to dominate and get those wins, but definitely a team that can make a run. And we're hopping on board here with Smixy, who individually has been excellent when it comes to battle royales and Warzone for the last couple of years.
Doubtful.
Let's find out where they're going to be dropping.
Interesting. Okay. I did we switch.
It's not a whole ton getting out of the plane early.
Should go to Alb's building first.
Nameless, when you play, do you have anyone just sit back in the air and scout? I noticed that quite a bit this morning watching some of the competitors. Less and less people are just trying to get to the ground first. They're having somebody hang back and tag using that ping system.
Yeah, it's pretty important. Obviously, you want to go somewhere where there's a stronghold at if you're confident in your team. But some people have their landing zones that they're just comfortable with, right? They'll have like 2 or 3, depending on the line that you have, Chris. And then they'll be like, oh, there's a few teams going there. Let's go to the other one, right? So you just have to be able to make quick audibles. And as you can see here, they're flying in right onto a team. And that's where it can get scary if your teammates aren't there for the instant trade.
And this is really rough with 2 down early. You only got Flanked left alive. He's got the pistol out, though, and able to do some damage. So Flanked keeping his team in it, but the Gulags are going to be what's next for the squad. And they finished top 40 in drop number 1. Nowhere where they want to be. This is back-to-back awful starts for Team Smixy. Let's go over to a squad, though, in full force. It's Team FIFA Kill, currently in your top 2 on the leaderboard. This has been the most dominant team when it comes to slaying so far, with FIFA and Oki dropping 10 kills each.
Yep, Brack's filling in for the squad. Not their full World Series of Warzone London team, but did his job. Ended up placing well. He got 4 kills and instantly down on the ground. Now he finds himself a good weapon, and FIFA Kill already getting some knocks.
Tag 56 and a FIFA Kill. That's a fun screen to watch. Let's hang here for a while, observers, if you're cool with it. And honestly, if you get a chance, listen to this guy's comms. Some of the best direction in game. He knows exactly when to push, when to disengage. And he's one of the more patient players. When you get to those final circles, sometimes people lose their nerve. They get a little over aggressive. I rarely see him make those mistakes.
Yeah, that's just reps, right? And then also check the landing zone for FIFA Kill squad. They landed in Fortress. I mean, this is at the bottom of the map. Like, I maybe have landed here once or twice. So just a testament to the amount of hours these guys have, knowing exactly where everything is on the map, where you can find good loot. And now look at them, man. The bankroll is thick. They got a couple of kills already, a team wipe, and they're chilling, man. They're set up for the rest of the game already, and there's not a soul left in this area.
They can loot for free. Let's bounce around when we get a chance. I was wrong. I thought there would be more action, but no one wants to challenge this trio. Aydan was the other team in your top 2. He's playing alongside Rated and Adrian. 9, 9, and 5 were the kills across that trio.
That's great.
They finished with 41.4 in their opening drop. Adrian on your screen, and the man is being hunted, but I don't think he's in any danger anytime soon.
You need a key to use.
Yeah, I don't think he's in too much danger. He finds the GMC Hover EV, and this thing zooms on the map. It's by far the best vehicle. If you can find yourself one of these, hop in it, grab the squad, and go frag out. But you know, they landed outside the circle a little bit, gonna make their way over towards Observatory if they get the opportunity, and finding some money right now. Just a little bit. Oh, they already have their loadout. I was gonna say they need money for loadout, but they have it.
Oh, I love that this vehicle exists. There's so many reasons to add turrets here to Warzone, and I'm here for it. Adrian is just going to go on a solo mission, leaving the teammates and the dust are going to leave the car on the edge of the circle as well and take this by foot. What's the play call here? Is that just to give up any potential, I guess, sound cues to opponents, so giving away your position on the minimap?
Yeah, a couple of things. That obviously as well, but also you want the element of surprise. When you're in a vehicle, the other teams can see you on their minimap where you're coming out in a vehicle, and that's fine when you're in like a public lobby. But when you're playing against people like this, you want to have every advantage you can in the world. So they're sort of scaling that mountain, taking their time as they switch on over here to Scummin.
Yeah, it's Scummin is the trio with Lennon and Jukies today. The third who has been bounced around to a few different teams playing with the English boys. And, well, anytime you play with Jukies, you're going to have some fun. The man just picked up a triple, and if you look at Scummin, is he on 6 kills already?
Yes, he is. They had a hot drop where they found a lot of kills. How many does he have? He has 3. Whoa, they're friends.
We're at 9 in your first circle.
Yeah, just last. All you need to do at this point is just last, Chris, because that is a heater of a game.
Okay. Well, you did the damage. You got your UAVs. You got your selfies. You got bonus UAVs in the back pocket. You've got your precisions. I don't know how this team screws up at this point. Let's go over to Super Evan, though, playing alongside
only one now. They're going to fly my shit.
and Colors. I'll try and find out exactly what they finished in game number 1.
I got you.
But it was only 2, 3, and 3, Nameless. Only a 8-kill game for the trio and a top 20 finish.
Yeah, not ideal, sitting at 11 points, but you did get a couple of points there. It was a tough start. Remember, like, they had lost Swagg. Their stronghold was infiltrated by 2 squads. Just a stressful situation to be in. You can see they find themselves here in the marshlands. Not a place I like to be. Not a lot of verticality here. If a team rolls up on you, it's pretty hard to win. You can see they're looking up. It's going to be tough. That team has them pinned in these buildings.
We can kill them, bro.
He's going to run away.
Yeah, say they're just trying to be slippery pickles right now. Staying wet, staying low.
Yeah, like in this situation, you do have the buy station by you, so get everything that you need, and you're in circle. Just leave that. There's no reason to force any of those situations, especially since you didn't have that hot of a game 1. Just leave that situation and live to fight another day.
I have another 2.
9 kills in his first drop. Rated, looking to add to that total. Still sitting on a donut here in drop number 2. But this is a team that kind of forces in the end game. Meanwhile, over to Shifty and Sage playing with Biffle today, and this is another trio that we expect to see in London.
100%. Biffle, he's one of the Warzone guys that people say could go pro in COD Comp. That's how good this kid actually is, and I'll be honest, I agree. I've spent a lot of time watching Biffle. I think Biffle, if he were to pursue a pro COD career and the competitive side of things, I think he'd have a lot of success. Like, he has an incredible shot, insane game knowledge. His movement is top tier, and the kid is extremely calm in every single situation. So Biffle, one of our superstars in the Warzone League, and obviously a player to look out for in this tournament.
It's good to see him back in the competitive mix as well, as a lot of these players need to take breaks for a number of reasons. Jukies, though, has a son and doesn't stop streaming. The man is on Warzone 24/7. He takes a little bit of a break this morning, goes over, host Lennon, then comes back and keeps frying. His stream is still popping off, and that is another example of why he gets the wipe on Warzone Prodigy, as that is going to be Jukies establishing EU dominance.
Dude, and they are on a heater. Like you said, Scummin already had 6 kills. No telling how many more he has racked up. Juki's now sitting on 6, and the advanced UAV is in the air. He has people everywhere around him. How do you play this situation out? Do you play it aggressive? You have to get the buy back. The buy is right there. Well, he is in the gulag, so I guess he could come back out of that. But you want to stay hovering around the buy station in case he loses that. So this could get a bit scary here, Chris.
Anthony, do you have anything to say as a former pro player to 16th Tuna 28, who says Call of Duty, why was aim assist nerfed so hard? We have like 0 aim assist because of your devs.
I mean, brother, aim assist is stronger than it's ever been right now.
I was going to say, if you can't shoot right now, you got bigger issues, kid.
Yeah, I've been playing COD for quite some time, and yeah, aim assist is about as strong as it gets, so just play more. You'll get better.
Even if it got nerfed, it's not as bad as you are making it out to be. Fight harder, and you can be just like Jukies. Here we go, Lennon and Jukies. I should say, actually, Jukies and Scummin, as Lennon is taken out. He will be sent to the gulag. The 2-man crew, though, down a man, still my favorite to win the gunfights here.
Yeah, chilling over here in Quarry. You remember this map from back in the day, MW2? Yeah, they're chilling over here in Quarry. It's a fine situation. It did get a little bit stressful, but they're spread out just enough, and they do have the bird's eye with the UAV. So they're finding the trades back and forth from the gulag, and they do have money to buy back. So they're sort of essentially farming right here. He is taking some damage, though. Gonna have to escape. Smoke's going down, and Scummin's gonna have to try to go in and engage.
Yeah, Scottman making noise while Jukies tries to get the new route. Goes for the high ground, but misses the jump. And he's got some decisions to make. Meanwhile, Scottman was that player we mentioned going in. Let's see if he's able to pull off some damage early. Player spotted in that window, but not a great angle to attack yet. And it looks like that's the pinch they're trying to set up, Nameless.
Yeah, everybody in this area is chilling. Like they've been in these buildings, sort of just taking their time, grouping up, and you can see one by one running in. This is what you wanted if you are Scumming. You wanted them to push you. You had that information, and they got a little bit too bold there. Run on in into the eyes of Scumming, who lays down 2 easy kills.
Well done, user 69220066, aka Scumming, aka Fluffy Hippo. The first time I ever saw this guy was at Chipotle tournament playing under Fluffy Hippo, and he takes home like $200,000. I'm like, well done, Fluffy Hippo.
Of course, he also went by the name of Pretty Princess in MW2 competitive ranked, and he was like top 10. So I mean, he just has a bunch of different aliases.
Creative Soul, who finally gave us a webcam as well. We love to see it. Thanks for throwing it on once again today. Lennon is back, but it's Juki's turn in the gulag. And you can see Scumming was able to make his way to the high ground, but he's got 3 guns facing his direction.
Yeah, and he's pretty kitted up, man. You don't want to die here. He's got that durable, ton of plates, his loadout. Yeah, get on out of there, play your life. And you can see, man, the fights here are really, really fun, actually. A lot of verticality to it, but a lot of areas to disengage and sort of gather yourself. And looks like he's going to try to get a pick.
Nameless, tell me a little bit about the vest, because anyone who's taken a break may have missed out on these.
Yeah, there's the medic vest where you get res, you res faster, and then the most sought-after vest that you're going to see is the stealth vest. We've watched these last 2 games, right, Chris? And you've seen these advanced UAVs on the map the entire time. That's because Bird's Eye perk comboed with a UAV is going to give you an advanced UAV. So the stealth vest makes you undetectable by UAVs, which is a massive, and you can still run high alert as well because it doesn't function as a perk. It's just a pickup you find on the map, right? So you're going to get that information when people are aiming at you, and you're not going to be detected on UAVs. So that is the vest that people are going to want, especially in these lobbies.
We're going to keep bouncing over and show you what's going down with this crew. Tactical Brit and squad. Not the best drop on map number 1.
Again, that rotation out of that
1 kill for Brit. It looked like 3 kills for Ghost. And Peters wasn't able to do much as they finished top 41. So this squad basically got wiped early, went to the gulag, picked up a few, and then got finished.
Yeah, it looks like their strat is sort of just play the circle. They're in the next circle already towards the middle. So they should be safe for about 2 zones here. And they're just trying to play their lives. They do have some decent weapons. Not a ton of Utah though, only 2 plates here on Ghost, still looting up, trying to play their lives, and they're rolling as a unit. This is a squad that can't be broken right now. They're not leaving anything up to chance.
It's a little grainy, but my guy kind of looks like a Nabal, just saying. Let's go over to Super Evan. And here's Evan taking big damage early, no plates left, down to about 33 HP.
He's going up against Adrian. This is a really big fight here.
Give it to the young gun. Establish dominance, Evan. Show him who is here first.
He's last
and he
alive.
does it. No, the
that's
plates
it.
were too strong.
They're done.
Super Evan squad out. Drop number 2.
He got me so weak originally, bro. He
after
just locked onto my shit as soon as he jumped on the corner.
Underperformance in game number 1 to their standards. It could be another day where they're looking to have a strong finish to save their night.
I wouldn't waste it.
Absolutely, that's a heartbreaker right there for those guys. We're switching on board here to DBZ. This is a team that obviously plays very fast. Trying to see what they ended up placing in the last one. They had. I'll pull it on up.
Real quick, Nameless, if I told you that Super Evan squad had 11 kills through 2 games, would you believe me?
Wow. No, I wouldn't actually. I think they had to have played a lot better than that. They had to have, right? What'd they have game 1? They had 13. I see it right here. So they ended up with 23. 13's not too bad.
Can we do the strong?
It's not too bad, Chris.
That's not bad. Okay.
I want to try to
you can work with that.
And they're lighting it up right now, so we can work with that. They're still sitting in top 15.
Can you buy
Warzone squad?
Yeah.
wiped earlier by Team Jukies was in your top 5. That should mix up the rankings. Team Dongy is another squad we haven't really shown too much.
Here's money.
They're already up to 5 kills here in the second drop, but it looks like they are now out at number 47. So Team Dongy, we can't even show your screen if we wanted to. Back over to Crowder and friends, and James has got the 2-plater, the Goldie vest.
Yeah, tempered. That's the best thing to have, I swear, man. Like, only having to put 2 plates on is just so much nicer when you're running away. And despite actually winning that last game, they only had 16 points because they only had 8 kills total. So that'll put you in contention, obviously, as games go on, if you can consistently do that. But teams dropping 43 and 44, man, you kind of have to play for a few more kills.
I was going to say, this ain't the solo YOLO, bro. You got to get aggressive, and Tommy's going to take down Nico. So Crowder says, I know exactly the situation we're in. Let's back up, give ourselves every advantage we can in a 1v1. And Desmond is able to pick up 1, but that's on a different team here, Nameless. That is 3 different squads all fighting in the same area.
Yeah, I think seeing Tommy's name in the kill feed was reason enough to run away, but then seeing another team comboed with them, I'm definitely camping a corner at this point, which is exactly what Chris is doing. He has $0 to his name, 2 players who have already died in the gulag, so and 1 plate.
An attack. Good luck, bro. All right, so that's Crowder's screen. I think we can leave it anytime you want, or we can hang until the circle pushes him, but I feel like you're just camping that buy zone, right? Hopefully you grab someone else's cash and get your team back in the mix. Let's go over to Natasha's crew, Zepti and Inno. Inno was the player who took down D, so
Yeah, me as well.
Crowder is that player that is nearby.
Yeah, not a great game went on in the Tarsha squad. They only had 2 kills. Looking to bounce back here and light it up. Already matching that, and they're able to find Almond actually with the 2-on-1. And now Tommy coming in to sort of get that revenge.
There's some nice movement to dodge the shots coming over the right. Zepti, excellent backup, finishing Almond. And this is exactly what you need to do. Take down the top dogs. 100%. Chime in with a few kills of your own. She's on 2. Zepti's got to be on 2, and we saw Inno pick up at least 1. So the squad's sitting on a minimum of 5 kills. We go over to Slacked, Apathy, and Blast, and it looks like Slacked last man standing as his team is in trouble. Blast is going to be dropping down from the sky, but he's all alone for a moment, and he's got a lot of red dots around him, Nameless.
Yeah, so this is one of the teams that was in the quarry. This is a hot drop for this circle. You don't see that too often, but you saw what Slack just tried to do there. I thought that was pretty interesting. He actually had the revive pistol, and he shot his teammate, and it got to the very end, but they ended up thirsting Apathy right before he could get up. That would have been a pretty crazy play if he's able to pull it off, but stressful situation right now for Slack. I expect him to play as life.
No. I was in a good spot, but the kid I saw him fly to the loading. I didn't want to take the shot to attack me.
What other former Call of Duty pro is in a corner right now? Let's keep bouncing around to our other squads as we still have 23 teams in the mix, 56 players left on the map, and here's a player with 5 kills to his name and one of the most aggressive play styles in the business. Clutch Belt, the former college wide receiver,
yes sir,
at NC State, has been making a name for himself on the sticks for the last 3 years, and I was in his stream. One of the most entertaining guys. Does not drop the level of energy across a 9-hour stream yesterday.
So Chris, funny story about Belk. Actually, I played a couple of games with him before. This was Verdansk days, and
is that the Orange Bowl or Call of Duty?
Right, this is the Verdansk days, right? And I challenged him. I was like, there's no way you drop 50, and this was when it was very hard to drop 50. I was like, if anybody gets 50 today, 50 gifted, bro. He dropped 50 kills the first game. The first game. And I was like, yep, I'll never play with this kid again, bro. He's just way too good, and ended up having an illustrious career when it comes to Warzone. So testament to the mental of that guy.
Gifted, or did you just send him the 250 in PayPal?
No, I mean, I was helping him get to the 50 kills, so I gave him 25 gifted.
There you go. There you go.
At one point, I just wanted to see it. I just wanted to see it happen.
Well done.
I'm just going to get help.
Natasha's squad, she has no plates, no HP, and yet they are still pushing forward. Everyone dropping all at once. The last one standing. It's only a matter of time for Zepti, and bullets are going to be ringing around that shack. Can you answer back against 3? Answer is no, and Zepti will get wiped.
Only 2 there.
lost that one.
And we didn't watch that whole situation transpire, Chris, but that was a very long battle between Zepti and the Charsa squad versus Tommy and Noobs. If you remember, Almond had died in the cave, and then they were maneuvering, trying to get on out of that cave, and Tommy and squad ended up going towards zone and just getting about 50 yards ahead of them to cut them off. So played the long game. Ended up paying out. If you want it. That's why they're one of the top teams in the world.
And as that circle closed, we saw 10 teams drop out. Remember, we jumped on board with Clutch Belt when there was 23 squads left in the lobby. We're down to our top 12.
I'm dropping yours. I picked it up.
And this is where the multipliers start to kick in once again, Nameless. We should remind everybody, this is all about the kills today, right? You want to get those kills, and then, of course, your placement is what is going to earn you a multiplier. For anyone unfamiliar with the format, how does that work?
Yeah, so your placement in these games will earn you a multiplier. If you get first place, you get 2 times. Top 5, you get 1.8 times, and that's going to multiply your total kills. And at the end of the 6 drops, whoever has the most points obviously places first, gets that top 250 seal, and we'll get 15 additional points going into tomorrow. So it's all about playing well today to give yourself a buffer for tomorrow where the money is truly on the line.
Top 20 gets 1.4 bonus, so that is kind of the bare minimum. You're into the top 6, you get into the top 5, you're locking in a 1.8 multiplier. That's exactly where we're at. If you're Noobs, Almond, and Tommy,
can definitely probably have some time
away from finding that metric of success, and it looks like they've identified where the problem's going to be coming from. Drill charges are making their way in, and Almond and Tommy taking fires. Tommy is about to get knocked. He's still up for now somehow.
Yeah, and I was really worried about their positioning. They're rotating on in, but Noobs just went absolutely crazy. Found the flank there, finds 2 kills, lays down the damage, and now where this was previously a stressful rotation, they have buildings to cover them the entire way to get towards zone. Another vehicle as well, so they just got to worry about these guys on top of this hill. Lay some smokes down and try to get across.
We're not safe there. I have medvest. Let me res.
Smokes are there. Tommy gonna get revived.
There's someone on the left though.
Heads up play.
That's the best.
Numbers are key here, and it's a 1v1 situation. Both teams up with 3 players. And we're going to see Almond and Noobs put on the ground. Tommy is going to stay alive somehow, and here's Noob's perspective of the gunfight.
Yeah, if you saw, they have that vest, so they do res them basically instantly, but they're being held right here, man. And I don't see any utility on Noobs to try to get them out of this situation. Bullets are being laid down. All going to be on Tommy. Can he survive? But he's going to riddle with bullets as well.
Yeah, they just suck.
And there we have it. Second place for Tommy, Almonds, and Noobs.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't even realize who's on the other side of the fight. A little blurry on my end. But I believe I saw Emmy.
Yeah, that's what I saw as well. I think Emmy Rose, maybe? Amelia Rose.
I was holding his fucking irons. I'm just getting
big W's, though. Wow.
Yeah.
What an insane
Amelia
game.
Rose, Azura Anarchy, and Dove Vera.
Yeah,
the guy shot it. Yeah.
Well done.
And he ran.
I believe that is one of the squads we were looking at. Amelia, if it was you, congratulations. If it wasn't you, congratulations. We're giving you credit for now until our admins tell us the official